Earlier today, I spoke with Tara Lipinski. She's a former Olympic figure skater, the youngest inductee into the United States Figure Skating Hall of Fame, and she's now a sports commentator and analyst for figure skating competitions. Hey, Tara, thank you so much for coming on the iWoman Report.
Of course, I'm happy to be here.
We've been inspired for years by you. I'm so blown away by some of the things that I've read about you. I read earlier on your Wikipedia that you've won every professional competition that you ever entered. Is that the case?
Yes. So I was an amateur skater, and then back in the day, figure skating just had, it was at the height of its popularity when I was skating. So it had a lot of opportunity in the professional world. And they had all of these made for television TV shows. They had all these competitions, and I still love to compete. So I definitely did that. But yes, I did win the events that I entered as a pro, and goodness, it feels so long ago at this point.
And once you leave that, do you ever go back? Do you still teach or mentor young girls?
No, I keep skating just to keep it up. I haven't actually been on the ice for a while, but I'll do it enough just so I never really lose it. And, still going to the rink is home for me. It's, my safe spot and haven. And I've been doing it since I'm 3. So it's really all I really know. I can't imagine a life without it. But I don't teach. I've sometimes hopped in and out of some lessons to help some up and coming skaters, but now it's pretty much full time as an analyst and commentator for figure skating throughout the year. So I definitely get my figure skating fill.
Wow. Have you seen things change a lot from the time that you were coming up and learning to where things are to now with women's sports?
Oh my goodness, most definitely. The sport has changed a lot. So there's a group of judges that follow a protocol, but still sometimes it comes down to personal preference, unlike many other sports that are just timed or on a clock. And over the years, there's definitely been issues with that, but the sport has tried very hard to, take any of, subjective judging out of the system. So when I skated, we were on a much different judging system. And then there was a big scandal in 2002, if you remember, and then the entire judging system changed. And actually my husband is a sports doc director, and we teamed up during the pandemic, and we did a 4-part series on Peacock called Meddling about that actual scandal that happened in 2002.
Do you have any advice for young athletes, young performers in general, who are struggling and are trying to find that balance between being ultra competitive and also making sure that they're nurturing their mental health?
Sacrifices you give up for the sport you love is there's a lot that goes into that. So I think at the end of the day, you have to really make sure that you love it and you're getting enough out of it to keep you happy, and to make sure that you're definitely taking a look at your mental health and making sure that this is the journey for you. And then also just listening to your body and making sure the people that you're surrounded by and supporting you are definitely hearing you out, because you're the one that ultimately is in charge.
Awesome. Thank you again for taking time out for the iWoman Report, and we'll be watching.
Thank you.
See you soon.